Hey, hi. How are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And yeah, I am talking about Jump Force Goku. What I said about God Fusion Goku being the last video about this monkey.
But Othinus, Jump Force Goku solos all a fiction!
No, the he does not! I'm so sick of these fucking retards! So today I'm going to show all of you guys why Jump Force Goku is not as powerful as you think he is. The amount of wank of this character absolutely disgusts me, and I just don't understand. It's literally beyond me. I have never, ever seen a fan base have their dick so hard for a monkey. Is that a fetish? Is that a real thing? It must be a real thing. There were so many characters to choose from to make this video, but I had to make up my mind at some point, and I ended up going with Rimuru out of all characters. Of course, you guys already knew that I would be talking about Rimuru given that he's on the thumbnail of this video. Now, while I think the fanbase for Slime are filled with a bunch of rejects who honestly have not touched grass since the dawn of time, I still thought it would be absolutely hilarious to talk about Rimuru this video and how he can actually and probably potentially be all of the Dragon Ball verse, but we'll stick with Jump Force Goku for now. Bet you douchebags didn't see this one coming. Happy 2025, you nerds! The first thing we need to clear up is that Jump Force Goku is exactly like Dragon Ball Super Goku. Their hacks are the same as well as their resistances. Also, just so you guys are aware, it's speculated that Jump Force Goku is Dragon Ball Super Goku right after the Tournament of Power arc. Now, the reason why so many of you fucking idiots think that Jump Force Goku solos all of fiction is because he scales to Prometheus. So you douchebags want to talk about Prometheus. Alright then, you brain dead parasites are about to be fucking educated. Prometheus is a character created specifically for Jump Force. Many dirty power scalers who jack off to Prometheus believe that he transcends the Jump world entirely and that he views the Jump world as fiction. Then, by usually extrapolating to Madaka Box, ascribe a power level to him above Ajimu, a character who basically is entirely hacks reliant because of her quadrillion types of skills. Oh yeah, and by the way, it turns out that most of the scaling ascribed to Prometheus actually do not apply to him. Wow, who the fuck would have guessed that? But let's start off with the main argument for Prometheus, as that he is the main thing that links Goku to outer versal, or the ridiculous high outer scale. People believe that in Jump Force, Prometheus views the Jump world as fiction and transcends them. To the contrary, his ability and role as a keyman is to view the Jump worlds and to pass along what happens in them as stories to the real world, quote unquote. But the Jump worlds are not fictional throughout the game, and they are basically treated as equally valid to the real world, and as such they are better viewed as a parallel reality. So Prometheus as a keyman is a voyeur, and he's transmitting those words to the anime / manga creators as images. So while he is physically powerful, Prometheus relies on the Onyx book to even accomplish this time-bending reality task, reality bending. This is an external device and it's not his own innate power. Even his plan to merge realities is based off a fucking book named Onyx. Really creative with that one, aren't you there, devs? So where can we scale Prometheus? How much do we really know about the power that he has? Well, he can be extrapolated as somewhat beyond the Goku Black era Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Kane, who is the secondary antagonist, apparently was able to fight off Super Saiyan Blue. There is no clear indication when Goku is from on a realistic standpoint, but we can only assume that because of the Goku Black premium costume that was in the store. So technically he could be from any point in the arc, but presumably we just like to say again it's after the Tournament of Power arc or around the Tournament of Power arc era. Logically that just makes the most sense given over all the evidence that has been presented to us. So this clarification brings us down to earth quite a bit. He's nowhere near as powerful as Ajimu, not even close. So conservatively, all of the Prometheus and Jump Force Goku scalings comes out of somewhere on the high end of mid-Dragon Ball Super. Another misguided reason, but commonly accepted in the scaling community about Jump Force Goku, is because they believe that they scale to Madaka Box, even though Madaka Box was not represented in Jump Force. Thus, even if you base Prometheus on the debunked notion that he somehow transcends the Jump worlds in the game, he can't be scaled to Ajimu, which is again where his whole entire scaling comes from. This is the shit I don't understand. Madaka Box is not even in the fucking game. No Madaka Box characters are in Jump Force, but you're still going to tell me and try to scale him to Prometheus? And Goku to a cosmology that does not even exist in the game? What the fuck fuck are you idiots doing? Since you fucking anomalies don't seem to understand this, you know what? Let's go through each Jump Force character by fucking character, and then you tell me if you see a character from Madaka Box. And don't worry, I will go over every single character. You ready for this? Because it's gonna be a long one. Goku, Frieza, Vegeta, Cell, Piccolo, Trunks, Ichigo, Aizen, Rukia, Renji, Luffy, Zoro, Blackbeard, Sanji, Hancock, Naruto, Sasuke, Kaguya, Boruto, Gaara, Kakashi, Gon, Hisoka, Killua, Kurapika, Yugi, Yusuke, Toguro, Dai, Jotaro, Dio, Kenshiro, Ryuni Kenshin, Shishio, Seiya, Dragon Shiryu, Deku, Asta, and Ryo. So after wasting my time going through each and individual character, can you tell me where you see a Madaka character? Please tell me. Where is it? Where are we looking? Oh, what's that? Nowhere? Wow, who would have guessed? The best scalings you're gonna get from this is that it's from Yu-Gi-Oh! As a 12-dimensional universe, or whatever's on my screen right now. It's from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what it is. Sure, Dragon Ball has an infinite timelines or whatever, but so what? Who the fuck cares? That right here means absolutely nothing. After doing a little bit more research, there actually is not infinite timelines within the Dragon Ball verse, actually proving further how Prometheus doesn't even scale as high as you thought he does. The real world and the Jump worlds are neighboring but segregated dimensions, and Prometheus simply acts as a middleman for the two, projecting the events of Jump worlds to the people of the real world in the form of comics. So for example, Goku battling Frieza in his world and someone robbing a bank in the real world occurred concurrently. Prometheus then used the Onyx book to create a bunch of manga to act as a medium to present the Battle of Namek and various other fights to the people in the real world. His power does not come naturally. Everything he does is from that stupid ass book. A book that has only been demonstrated to be at a constant multiversal level, not high outerversal. At best, Prometheus using the Onyx book is only multiversal for partially merging the real world and the Jump worlds, which is why in certain stages you see New York and New Mexico having elements with anime thrown into it. More importantly, Jump Force is not a successor to J-Star Victory Verse. The room that only shows the manga panels implies that this is a place where the events of the Jump world are transmitted as stories to our world. This does not imply in any way, shape, or form that these worlds are fiction to him and that he transcends them. Let's take a look at this scan really quickly since it is used a lot in power scaling. The context here is that people of our world would be shocked if a character we've only read about in comics appears before him. Like if Superman popped in here because he's from a parallel reality. It does not semantically change the meaning that these worlds are fiction. Jump Force Goku scales to Prometheus, right? That's what you said. That is your argument. Well, there you have it, you cunts. Congratulations. He scaled to multiversal. So if Jump Force Goku truly scales to only multiversal, then this shit is a walk in the park for Rimuru. Not only is that Jump Force Goku weak as fuck with his little to no haxes, but Rimuru clearly out-haxes him in every single way, shape, and form. I've gone over Rimuru multiple times, and he does have insane haxes. Again, I am not the biggest Tensura fan. However, I did say before, respect is given where respect is due. Rimuru is a hax god. There's just no other way to go about it. I mean, he's not like Altair, but he is very, very powerful when it comes to haxes. I do not believe Rimuru is high outer, like these other kids say. I think that's just a stupid ass argument. Maybe hyperversal, but moreover, I'm just putting Rimuru above multiversal, which is high complex multiversal, and here is why. To begin with, we all know that Yuki had essentially BFR Rimuru to beyond space and time, which according to Seal is a point where Yuki had retroactively destroyed the universe, which is a space-time continuum, yet the world has not yet collapsed. A point being that it's beyond time itself. Additionally, Seal also mentions that after Yuki had destroyed the space-time continuum, they drifted throughout all of space. This means that there is still space left beyond the space-time or outside its continuum. This is exactly the space between dimensions, the interdimensional space. However, that the labyrinth is inside that said space, yet it's also stated that the outside of the labyrinth is a subspace. This subspace exists outside of floor, where the floor themselves are literal dimensions. That is to say that it's not the same as an alternate space-time, but rather a fourth dimensional space itself. Another piece of proof is that this space right here is classified as being too distorted. The term distorted can also be bent or extending in another direction for short. To that, even more, it's outright called just an extra dimensional space. Rimuru, with Prometheus given hatches are beyond anything of Jump Force Goku, and he literally one-shots that monkey. Honestly, Rimuru only needs turn null to erase Goku from all of existence, and no, Hakai does not prevent Goku from being erased from existence, you fucking idiots! Rimuru outscales this clown and honestly all of Jump Force. I mean, it's only multiversal, am I right? So yes, Rimuru can easily one-tap Goku. Bro would be BFRing this monkey to the end of time just to one-shot his ass. I'm not a Rimuru fanboy by any means. Clearly, you all have seen my videos at this point. There's no mistaking it, but I'll be damned to let Jump Force Goku beat Rimuru. Like, what the fuck type of shit is that? So with everything that's being said, Madaka is not a part of the Jump Force game, and J-Stars is not canon to Jump Force. Prometheus does not transcend the Jump world because Madaka is not a part of Jump Force. Remember guys, the only reason why all these stupid ass fucking idiots said that Prometheus transcends the Jump world is because of Madaka. But again, remember, Madaka is not canon to Jump Force. Prometheus is best scaled to multiversal at best, and that right there is where Goku scales, the Jump Force version of Goku. There are no infinite worlds, there is no scaling him above fiction. Everything these ignorant ass power scalers said, it will always be used out of context. In the game, there is no real world, only parallel realities. Jump Force Goku is not as strong as you think he is. He's literal overwhelming fodder. Prometheus does not scale anywhere above hyperversal. And you know what? Rimuru actually, I could undoubtedly and unequivocally say that he one-taps the Jump Force verse. What's up, bitches? Happy 2025, guys. We're kicking off the year strong with a video that I know none of you guys expected. Jump Force Goku is fodder, and I'm done talking about this monkey for real unless he gets a new form. Have a happy New Year's, guys. Like the video, and honestly, we're just trying to grow as much as possible. I'm out. Peace!